Welcome to Mega Stadiums UK, the channel where we bring you the latest stadium news from across the country, short and straight to the point. And today, we're back on Tyneside. According to Telegraph Sport, Newcastle United are getting closer to making a final decision on their stadium future. And the signs are pointing firmly towards a brand new ground next to St James's Park, built on part of Lees's Park, with a capacity that could reach up to 68,000 seats. That would make it the third largest stadium in England, sitting behind only Wembley and Old Trafford. The club has indicated that a decision could come before the end of the year, and this time there appears to be genuine momentum behind it. Sources close to the project have described the plans as, quote, bold and exciting. When we covered this story in October, the new stadium option was very much still on the table alongside the redevelopment of St James's Park. Both paths were being evaluated. What the Telegraph are now reporting is that the new stadium option is gaining serious traction. Newcastle are now framing this as a full city regeneration project. The club has held direct conversations with the government about securing public funding, not for the stadium itself, which Newcastle will finance entirely, but for the wider regeneration of the surrounding area. The argument being made is that this is a once-in-a-generation opportunity for a Labour government to modernise one of its traditional heartland cities, a city that has historically suffered from underinvestment compared to other major urban centres. The stadium alone will cost over £1 billion, covered entirely by the club. The Saudi-backed Public Investment Fund will finance a large portion of it, but additional investors and lenders will also be brought in. And alongside the stadium, Newcastle are also in talks to purchase land near the city's airport at Woolsington to build a brand new state-of-the-art training ground worth around £200 million. Two massive infrastructure projects moving forward simultaneously. We mentioned Save Newcastle Wildlife back in October, the campaign group opposed to building on the Victorian green space of Lees's Park. They've collected thousands of signatures. But here's an interesting detail from the Telegraph's reporting. The group themselves admit they don't actually know what they're opposing, because the plans have not been made public yet. What we do know is that UK law requires any major construction project to deliver a 10% biodiversity gain, and the current proposal includes creating a brand new green space on the land where St James's Park currently stands, meaning only a fraction of Lees's Park would actually be lost to the new stadium. 4 months ago, we said the status quo was no longer an option. The Telegraph's exclusive suggests Newcastle's ownership agree, a decision before the end of the year. Construction taking roughly 3 years from the point planning permission is granted. A new stadium that doesn't just change Newcastle United, it potentially changes Newcastle as a city. Stay tuned to Mega Stadiums UK for every update as this story develops. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one.